Hey, so this video is more of just trying to show some more Lucio Fulci movies for someone who's maybe watched all the big ones and just kind of wants to get deeper into his filmography. These are kind of ones that are overlooked, but still pretty solid movies, and I just want to give them a shout out so people can check them out. Um, so I'm gonna get into them a little bit. The first one I have up is Conquest. Now this is it's a more well-known. If you like sword and sorcery, you'll love it. I mean, it literally. You know how there's Fulci movies that feel like Fulci movies, and there's Fulci movies that don't feel like Fulci movies, and I feel like he kind of with Zombie with his bigger films, you have that atmosphere, that kind of very cloudy atmosphere that he's known for, and imagine like Beastmaster, even if you haven't seen any of those movies, like Conan the Barbarian with Fulci's atmosphere, and that's this movie right here. It's gory. It definitely feels like a Fulci movie, and it's cheap. You can get it for probably about $10. Here's some pictures in the back. Kind of looks really cool. It's just blue underground. Yeah, I mean, it's a great movie. Definitely check it out if you're into that type of thing, or you want to see Fulci put his style towards something other than horror. Um, Next is Murder Rock. Now this one's hard to find relatively. I think I paid $17 for it. Jeez. Um, it's more of a thriller. It kind of has a little bit of giallo feel to it, but not really, because it's not hardcore slasher. It's just very 80s thriller, crime, drama type thing. It kind of feels like Showgirls at times. It's kind of goofy. It's not the best he's ever done, obviously, because it's on this list, but it's definitely worth checking out. It's a very interesting thriller. It's kind of cool. Don't expect gore. Not too gory, but it's just overall, it's a fun movie. So definitely check out Murder Rock. Like I said, compared to just Showgirls, so can't keep that one to yeah. Next up is Massacre Time. Now, Fulci has done a couple westerns. This one's with Frank Nero. It's if you like spaghetti westerns, give it a shot. It doesn't feel like a Fulci movie. It's just a straight up western, but it's good. It's an enjoyable western, like on par with Django and stuff like that. Obviously, there's Four of the Apocalypse. If you're looking for a western, kind of like Conquest, where he has his vibes and his feel and his atmosphere in a movie, definitely watch For the Apocalypse if you want to see Fulci take on a western with that genre. But I feel like Massacre Time is kind of overshadowed by For the Apocalypse. I feel like you need to if you're into spaghetti westerns, give this one a shot. It's Fulci doing spaghetti western. It's well before Zombie, well before his trademark feel atmosphere kicked in. It's just a fun movie. Check it out. If you like spaghetti westerns, don't go into it expecting Fulci, but just enjoy it for what it is. Next up is House of Clocks, which is a made-for-TV movie. This one's also kind of a little more well-known, but it's gory, it's fun, it's atmospheric. I think since it came out in, like, I believe 88. I don't know if it's even on the bottom, but yeah, since it came out around like 88 or something like that, it gets kind of lumped with a crap. Also, there was part two, because he did this with, like, I think it was Umberto Lenzi, this 4-part series where he directed 2 movies. Umberto Lenzi directed 2 movies. The Sweet House of Horrors is horrible. I mean, at least I didn't like it. Maybe someone out there does, but I wasn't a fan. House of Clocks definitely is a good movie, though. Check it out. It's very atmospheric. It feels like a good Fulci movie, and I recommend it a lot. It's really good. Last but not least, I just wanted to give a shout out to Touch of Death. Now, this one is not a good movie. I will admit it. It's bad, but it's hilarious. There's a guy who talks up to his. I mean, I don't want to get into it. I don't want to ruin anything. But this guy right here is has just his voice. is hilarious, and he talks to his cat, and it's just he feeds his cat like human steak. It's over the top, and it's an absolute blast. I'm not sure how much this one goes for. It might be hard to find now, but if you find it, um, you might be disappointed if you want watch a Fulci film with Fulci style atmosphere. Um, but it's definitely it's worth checking out. It's hilarious. Um, Shout out to films like uh, Contraband. Any of his other things. Honestly, there are a lot of Fulci films I don't like. I didn't like Enigma. I didn't really like Manhattan's Baby too much. There are a handful. I do have this box set down here that, you know, I wasn't really a fan of any of these besides Psychic. Not too big. I like more modern comedy. So when it comes to trying to watch like an old Italian comedy, I just can't enjoy it really. And I hate to be that guy, but I just can't get into it. But thank you for watching. Here's my picks. They're not even picks. I mean, they're just recommendations. Definitely check them out if you find them for cheap. I'm not saying these are the best movies, but if you like Fulci, give them a shot. Especially like if you want that Fulci style, go for the Apocalypse. Go for Conquest if you want to see it in a different setting. House of Clocks if you want to see old school horror kind of throwback. Cat in, here, I'll just yank this one too while I'm at it. Here we go. Cat in the Brain, if you haven't heard of it, which I'm pretty sure you should have. It's just gory, Lucio Fulci, a lot of recycled kills, and there's some recycled from Touch of Death. But it's fun. It's fun. Some of the later movies are fun. They're not all bad. They're fun. So I know a lot of people hate them. Give them a shot if you like Fulci. Thank you, and bye.